Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Lota here, back with another Black Clover mobile video, and in today's video we're going to be covering our final units guide going into global. Today is the last day. In approximately 6-7 hours global will be out. So as a thank you guys to sitting here and watching my content for the last 2 weeks on stream, I have a surprise announcement, and alongside that I'm going to be doing a reroll guide video. It's basically just how you guys can reroll on emulator and how you guys can reroll on phone. It's not going to be anything too crazy, so make sure to look forward to that in the next hour or so. Let's go ahead and get our final unit guide out of the way before global. And of course, that is going to be our boy ASTA. Now, seasonal ASTA we've gone over before. He is going to be one of the strongest units out of the seasonal banner. But a quick disclaimer I'd like to throw out before I go ahead and talk about ASTA here is, with some of the new buffs that have come to the seasonal units, aka their max dupe buffs, these basically, all 3 seasonal units got basically buffed a lot hard for pay-to-win players if you were max duping them. So now these characters are extremely cracked at max dupe on global. But obviously, that's kind of more pay-to-win content. But even in the longevity of things, I mentioned in the Yami video that Yami was the one worth going for. Actually, instead, you're going to want to change that up and go for Mimosa now. She has a lot more longevity in the meta, and alongside that, her new buffs are just going to make her a lot more worth it in hindsight. Also, Season 1 will return at some point, I'm pretty sure. I really doubt that they would drop global and not rerun this seasonal banners, even if it's extremely far down the line, so let's just hope for the best. But go for seasonal Mimosa for your free unit. But outside of that, let's talk about ASTA. Now, ASTA's going to be just a straight up attacker. You see that magic attack? 0. You wanna know why? We all know why. He's an anti-magic user. So off rip with our boy ASTA, we're going to talk quickly about his skill page. Obviously, his best skill page is going to be his own, which you can get for free with the battle pass. It's going to give a passive crit damage. It's an extremely good skill page, even if you don't get anyone else's skill page. Usually we just say just go across the skill page for DPS, as it's pretty good. If you don't have ASTA's skill page, you can obviously run Breath of Darkness as per usual, or you can run Mysterious Ancient Book. Then in here you can maybe run where's homeboy at? You can maybe on an off chance run like Leopold's card. I wouldn't suggest it because he's a squishy unit. Honestly, Breath of Darkness is going to perform a lot better on him. Unless you have his own card, don't go for character cards. And now, talents. We're going to go in order of upgrade first, upgrade last, as per usual. So, first off, we're going to be upgrading his ult, as it's going to be what he starts his turn with, because if you're attacking an enemy who's at 80% or above, you get an extra turn, which is going to allow you to lead into your skill 2, which is going to be one of his other strong attacks. So, you can almost basically one turn a single opponent with ASTA, as long as you're going first with ASTA. So, it's an extremely cracked unit. And then obviously going to level up his skill 1 last, and then you don't level up his combined attack unless you are for some reason using it for barrier removal. As per usual, his 2 dupe right now is grants 12% increased attack. I'm pretty sure this has been buffed on global for pay-to-win players, so I'll go over that at some other time. Now for his gear. His gear is going to consist of just enhanced attack, basic attack, and then you can run, pen or like lifesteal. I run pen, lifesteal, and enhanced attack. It's just because I haven't built a set for him completely yet, but for day 1 gear, you should probably running something along the lines of a thing that we showed you with Yami's early gear guide, which is gonna look like this, but it's gonna look more like, where is our boy Rady's at? Because I have, or Leopold. It's gonna look something more like this on ASTA, just 2 enhanced, 2 normal, and then 2 enhanced defense. And then come later, you guys can start building into like things like crit damage and crit rate for your ASTA if you still use them in meta. Now, outside of that, we're going to quickly go over his talents. His talents are going to be increased attack and sharp mind because of the damage dealt. His defense is going to be the typical increased defense and endurance. And then for support, I'm using increased damage res and swiftness because of the damage resistance, and this character is kind of squishy, so it's just worth it. So yeah, swiftness for the +1 SP buff, and then damage res because he's a squishy unit. Now, outside of that, some good ASTA teams are gonna be anyone that can really keep him alive or stall him getting killed. So a good ASTA team's going to look something like this. You run, maybe normal ASTA, you run like Soul, could run, if you have, you could run Rades. If you have Mars, run Mars over Soul. Obviously, you're gonna want a healer, so you can run like this Charmy, or if you happen to get her, you can run Seasonal Mimosa, since this is who you should get for free anyways. Could run something like this. Obviously, there are free-to-play replacements for some of these units. Mars, as I just stated, can be ran with Soul. Rades can be replaced with Noelle for shields, so you could run something like this if you don't have those units. For a free-to-play farming, like a mono red team, you could run something like this. You could run red Mimosa, then you could run, Fenril, and this team's alright. Also will be your main damage dealer here. Mimosa will be heals, Noelle shield, and Fenril for buffs and shit. So this is an alright mono red team, pretty free to play outside of ASTA being your main damage dealer here. In fact, you can also run Char, who you get for free. You could run Char over, maybe like Noelle or something, have a pretty decent mono red team. But that's basically going to cover it up for ASTA. ASTA's not anything too crazy. Now, before you guys click off, important shit, come join the Discord down below. Global drops in 8 hours, and of course, if you guys want to come join my global guild, I will be doing it through people in the Discord. Alongside that, we are streaming in about 7.5 hours, so if you guys go to my channel page and click live, you can get a notification for when that global live stream starts. The first 30 minutes, it will just be me, chilling, waiting for global, and then the rest of it will be me clearing global. I will be helping anyone on stream that needs help. And alongside that, there's a community poll going on right now that I will look at when the live stream starts, and then I will decide there. But outside of that, guys, look forward to the next video in about an hour or so. I'm going to be dropping a reroll guide on emulators and phones that you guys are going to find incredibly useful. And outside of that, hope you all have a nice day. See you, everyone.